That's right, another roguelite deck builder. Would you believe it? He found more of them. This one's really cool. I like As We Descend a lot. I attempted to play it during a 24-hour stream, and I was delirious and tired and barely understood anything, so then I tried it myself offline. And it is honestly very delightful. I like the world building. I like the aesthetic. I enjoy the mechanics. It is very unique, and not in just like it's slightly adjacent to other roguelite deck builder that you're aware of. It's genuinely unique. I haven't played anything along these lines. I like the guild. So we have the 3 factions you can play as that pretty much keep the city moving. There, we are in I forget what it's called, like a vault city. It is a city that burrows deep, deep underground, and the extra difficulty in the game is called dissension instead of, ascensions and whatnot. The votive, which are primarily the military, the knights, the vanguard, the forefront fighters of these horrifying creatures that attack you, and then the guild, which is the inventors, the crafters, the creators, and then the sacrosanct, which are the people who, it is much more of the zealistic, religious, or not religious, but like the zealistic organization surrounding much more of the game's theocratic features, I should say. I don't know how to say it. Like, supernatural feels weird. The lantern is what this is. The lantern is what kind of the force field, this magical, powerful force that protects the vault city. So the sacrosanct is much more involved in that. I just don't know the wording for it, because they are much better at wording it than I am. And while there is a lot of dialogue in this game to read, I will probably not be reading it. Guild modifier, Shock Trooper. New basic unit, Shock Trooper. Heavyweight crossbow infantry equipped for suppression. I can start with this. Refine 12 lantern cards, draft the Shock Trooper, or deal 30 damage with a single shock detonation. Inspect. Okay, mobilize. Interference. And then guided shot. Okay, so this is kind of, this is a fun one. The easiest way to show you guys the game, because I have not made a video on this game yet, is the votive, or the votive. I like the guild a lot, but I'll do this for the sake of showing you guys. So it'll be better for us. New basic unit, the Dauntless. And then also the Advanced Guardsman, the Arbalist, which we already have, the Lancer, Children of Ava. Ooh. So I can buy this. Oh, I can almost buy it. Ah, beans. Okay. So we have all of these extra modifiers because I've played a little bit. Oh my god! Oh, this is a dissension. It's dissension. I see. So I don't have to. But I also could. Enemy waves are more challenging. Your starter units receive an extra perk before the first wave. I'm down. Okay, so here we go. Here's our descent. Sorry for that long 10-minute... That was like a 3-minute intro. I have coffee today. Get ready. All right, so visually speaking, you are in this large vault city. And this right here is your main well, I already forgot what the beacon, kind of. And the gate, the lantern. Oh my god, the lantern! There we go, I got there eventually. Jesus Christ. I'm hovering over things to read them. Okay, so this is the primary lantern, the source of pretty much a lot of the energy and the protection of the city. But the force field surrounding the lanterns exploded at the very start. So these are these little icons right here with these smoking spots. So we need to repair those. And how? I will show... Ah, I didn't mean to do that! Well, I just skipped a thing. Hold on. Oops. Begin new descent, please. Yeah, confirm. Don't look at me. No one look at me. It was stupid and bad and dumb. Anyway, when you click on those, I didn't realize that you ditched them instantly. I have a different start now. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so our force field appears at 0. We have favor, which is by helping people in the town. And then we have copper, which we can spend on things. Here's my favorite thing about this game so far. On the left, you can see that there are 4 sections. There are cycles. So we have a planning cycle where we use ally cards. We have a scouting cycle where we do expeditions. We have a resting cycle, and then we have a final cycle. What I really enjoy about this game is there are those 4 cycles, again, which is why this game is so unique, is those 4 cycles all have a different quote-unquote deck that you interact with. Obviously, the most important thing is defending your city against these big fighting waves. So these Molter attack wave and this Behemoth attack. And so obviously you need to support your army that you will have over here on the right side and your defenders to do that. But I love that there is still these interactions with the rest of the game. There is allies that you can send to certain areas of town to do certain things, and that could be useful or it could be pointless. But you have certain bonuses and stats to increase that help you in the farther parts of the game. You can upgrade every level of each deck. So you can upgrade your planning cycle, your ally cards. You can upgrade your expeditions. You can get better resources to improve your resting cycle. And that all helps you with your primary objective of defending the city. And I really, really enjoy it. This and Shroom and Gloom, which is a game I played on stream, I haven't recorded it yet. I really enjoy the fact that they have separate decks and separate loadouts for other facets of the game. It doesn't feel like it's just build deck to make as strong as possible, then do the main thing, which is combat. It is, if you have stronger allies, you can get better events, which give you more bonuses. But if you have weaker allies, you can miss out on events, which can absolutely derail your bonuses. And also, if your expeditions fail, you can lose out on key city defenses or in upgrades. And so if you're only good at the combat facet of the game, then you're still missing out on some other things. And I really enjoy that you have the ability to do a lot in this game with building other parts of it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Got something special. Draft your 2 initial units. Okay. Arbalest and Dauntless. This Arbalest has increased damage of all friendlies, and then we also have force enemies to prioritize attacking the Dauntless and enable counterattack. Ooh, okay. Deal 7 damage whenever an enemy is staggered. Retrieve this from the discard pile. Spear throw, rupture 3, lose HP when staggered. I do like the Dauntless. This sounds really, really cool. I like counterattack. Never done that before. So let's try it. Normally I like Arbalest, but we're going to try this. And then, of course, like the aesthetics in the background, I love all of these outlines that if you hover your mouse over, highlight as if you are the light of the lantern. The Vanguard. Whenever an enemy is staggered, apply an attack bonus 1 to all friendly units. We also get a new attack, fixation, and feeble. Arbalest again. But this one will have damage and fixation. Okay. I think having a ranged and melee combo is very strong, especially because they both have a lot of repositions and they have a lot of good attacks. So let's do that. Let's do some Arbalest. And so that'll be over here. So we have Arbalest and we have a Dauntless. I'm excited. And then the Tinkerer, we can either acquire a tech immediately or a charm. That is an old regular trinket, but we don't know if it can be upgraded later. Spend 40 now to get an upgrade, a perk. I'll do that. Let's see. The lantern can be empowered an additional time. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I like it. Let's go. So here are our allies. So this is the planning part of the game. And as you hover over the allies, you can see who it highlights to go somewhere. So we can go shopping. We have a chance encounter. We can buy a delayed favor, or we can reinforce. And I really enjoy how this works because, as you can see on these stats right here, strength, intelligence, charisma, you can upgrade your envoys for later in the game. So let's go figure out the shop first. Unlock that. Choose a lantern card to upgrade. So that's the other part. We have the gate lantern. This is the bulwark of our Arc Vault city. And because he is selling an upgrade, so this requires 11 charisma. So you have a 28% chance to roll on this. And this is just a new perk that we can get. I'm going to upgrade a lantern card early to make... An Aurora Beam being 1 cost is pretty strong. Also, a Light Barrier being 0 cost is really strong. What does our lantern do? Repeat the first non-offensive lantern card each turn. Then in that case, I think we upgrade a Light Barrier. Okay. And so that used one of our envoys. So now we can try another thing. So buy a delayed favor. For 5 copper and some int, we can get something. Or we can have a random chance encounter or reinforce. So I'll show you guys reinforce. So we can add 10 HP to the gate lantern or get a makeshift expedition, which gives us a weaker expedition later down the line. So down here where we have the scouting cycle, we get an expedition for then, which is really cool. So we're going to do that. Get an extra expedition to get us more bonuses later. And then let's do a market plaza, random something. I'm overrun with potions. You must take them off my hands. Apply 1 bonus to any unit and it loses a health. Or draw 3. I like draw 3. Thank you for the potion. I appreciate it. All right. It only has 1 use. Oops. Yeah. Oh my God. See, and so here's our planning deck. And then we have our upcoming one. So next cycle. It's a little loud, but I hope that's okay. This game can take a very long time, but I really enjoy it. So this might be a longer video. Let's see. Auto Flurry to all friendly. Whenever an enemy is staggered, retrieve this from the discard pile. Auto Flurry. So this is automatic attack from all friends. That's really cool. Apply 5 damage and rupture. If it's a weak point, double its rupture. And then apply 10 and marked. Mark makes it so weak points are exposed to all actions, which means that we get 1 turn of weak point shooting, which is very good for this trick shot. But then the Dauntless gain an exerted, which means they skip a turn, essentially. Double its rupture could be very strong. Do we have extra rupture? We do not. So I think marked would be best then. And that's called Core Seeker. Cool. I love how these work. Okay, so now we are in the planning phase, but we have to at some point fight a defensive wave. So we have these expeditions and our makeshift expedition. So we have all these expeditions and we're going to be sending them out, and we need these reactor rods to be able to turn back on our defensive capabilities with our city. Molter Scouts, they are armored and they afflict us. Okay. So let's go. And so combat is just, we're card drawn, baby. Let's, I thought it repeats every time. Oh, it has to be empowered. I'm a doofus. Okay. So then can only, yeah, it's consumable. So it's done after this use. So let's, should have done this one first. Get some blasts in early. And then reposition our fellas up front. Spear throw. I think we need to alacrity. Ooh. So if we discard a card, we draw 1 with this. Spear throw again. Gorgeous. Okay. This is 4. I want to do this because he's about to attack for 5. And we can block that. Perfect. Alright, so let's hit them with Core Seeker. Oh, ditch the pheromones. Trick shot. Gorgeous. Takedown goes back into our hand. And then we kill him, baby. So whenever you hit anybody in this game, they gain stagger. And if you stagger them, they lose their turn, and then you can open them up for free attacks. However, after you stagger someone, it takes a lot more to stagger them the next time and the next time, and so on and so forth. So you need to be very, very mindful about how much you try to do it. But, as you saw, this does more damage on weak points, as you can see on the left side right there. Fixation. Which makes everybody attack this target and weak point bonus. And then this gives us marked, which exposes their weak points, which is perfect for us. And then this comes back whenever we stagger somebody, and rupture deals damage when we stagger. So we have a very heavy stagger team right now. All right, and so here's expeditions. We grabbed this first item because that's free. That's what we're expeditioning for. We have 8 scavengers. So we can get this 5 for free, but then this 4 might be challenging, and this one down here behind my face, you can't see it, I'm so sorry, it says 8 to grab it. So if we get the 5, we're not guaranteed the 8, but we are guaranteed the 4. However, we might be able to get the 4 with just 3. So let's see. We get this. We get to enhance a card. Upgrade a unit combat card. Well, why can't, huh? Fellas. All right. So let's go on an expedition for definitely the first time. For absolutely the first time. Walter Scouts. Okay. Wild that we drew almost the exact same thing. This one has more armor, so I want to try to go for that first. Get them forward. Discard this card to recycle it. Let's empower the lantern. Spear throw. Ooh, trick shot. Ooh. What are you doing? You are buff intention. Okay. So if I do this, we get double. We kill that creature. Get a big buff. We're looking for some solid damage. Spear throw could be good. Okay. So let's do Spear Throw, Core Seeker. We're going to only take 1 damage here, which isn't too bad. Takedown. Aurora Beam. Gorgeous. Little expedition victory really quick. Okay. Now, so, our definitely not bugged scavenger run gave us different results. So everybody, this is absolutely the first time I've been here, okay? And if there was a sudden edit in the video, it's because nothing happened. I did bug report it. Okay, so the thing that we're here for can be safely gathered immediately. The reactor rod, grabbed. And then this has a chance to fail, but we can get it because we have 8 scavengers and this only requires 4. This requires 3, so we can get this 2. And then there's 1 more down here, but that's going to be a chance no matter what. So I'm going to get the safe pick one. We get an artifact fragment. I'm going to get the next safe pick one, which gives us 4 favor. And then this has a 17% chance because we only have 1 scavenger and we need 6. So we're going to roll the dice because there's no reason not to. We don't get it, which is unfortunate, but we do get 16 gold for insurance. All right, and then, because we're still in the expedition phase, another expedition. And we just keep doing that. Amplifier module. So artifact fragments can be used to get us bonuses. Copper is copper. That's our money. And then amplifier modules can be used to upgrade our lantern, which is our defensive capabilities. Balloon defense. Flying receives half damage from melee, and they attack directly on our lanterns. So we need to get rid of them fast because they're going to be attacking our lantern, and we need to make sure that we are safeguarding our lantern in particular. Okay. So let's get them up front. Let's get rid of this. Can I get rid of it again? I could do a lot of damage in this one turn to this fella. I'm going to try it. Fantastic. All right, so we got rid of one immediately. Now, he's boosting himself with a shield, which is very strong, of course. And we are not going to be able to get rid of it this turn. So we're going to shield our lantern, give him a little Core Seeker, which is perfect because we already got it. Hopefully draw into a good card. Maybe. Oh, we don't have it anymore. Never mind. Which is fine. And then we steady shot. And then we can spear throw and... Oh, no, we could just take down for funsies. There we go. A very good expedition. Expeditions are supposed to be very quick, easy, but the more expeditions you take, the scarier it can get. Draft a lantern card. Okay. Initiative, apply empowered 1, gain 1, but it costs a favor. Deal 12 damage and inflict 18 stagger, cost 2 favor, and apply 1 empowered, and Fiery Blade 2 applies burning. Burning takes damage after each turn and then reduce the barrier received by half. That's really strong. Okay. Applying empowered is really strong early on, especially because our lantern will then double any non-active or non-offensive attack. Aurora Beam is really strong. Alacrity is strong. I think light barriers are really strong too. If anything, I'll probably get rid of an Aurora Beam and primarily focus this lantern on being defensive. Permanently remove a card. So this is kind of like the deck thinning part. We don't need this many repositions. We're going to get another character at some point, so we don't need that many. This looks like it might be a treasure anomaly, and this is copper. So we're going to go for the 62% and hope. We got it, baby. An ancient data log. Radiant lines matching Ava's crown. So I actually have never seen that, so we're going to learn what that is together. Okay. Another siege, or another expedition. So this is an elite, which we don't really need. We don't need the dream fruit because that only forgets a card for us. So I'm going to ignore the dream fruit. We don't got to be getting a card. Moth Dust. Flying takes half damage unless staggered, afflictor, and siege attacker. Okay, same thing again. Now it takes half damage from melee, so I might go Arbalist here. Yeah. Okay. Apply empowered. Double the barrier. Let's re-roll this card. I like getting dizzy on this early and then passing our turn. Okay, we are weakened. Light barrier. Double that. Doink some damage. Doink some more. Let's draw some cards. Let's do it again. We're going to hold on to the alacrity in case we need it. Clarity potion. I'm going to try to save that for the boss fight. This, that won't do too much. This will draw us a card at least. Son of a butt. There we go, another one. Another one. And then we can also get a barrier. Perfect. Got almost everything I wanted. Get rid of that. Even more damage. The Withered is rough right now. So we have half damage, unfortunately. Could spend a favor on this. And then spend the rest of our points. So barrier, this shield that I'm giving my characters, retains 50% between turns. So it does help to stack barrier extra. Okay, we're just recycling cards and praying right now. Let's get some extra barrier. And we should win off of our auto attack. Perfect. Alright. The main thing is we just don't want to take a lot of damage. Expeditions are really good, but if you take a lot of damage, it immediately makes a lot of expeditions not worth it. A new lantern card? I would love a new lantern card. Then we can 50-50 the bottom right thing. Gain 1 recycle at a melting point. Melting point deals 5 damage and applies burning to the health equal to the damage dealt. That's very, very strong. Apply 10 barrier, but exert. Apply empowered, but fiery blade 2. I do like this. And again, we're going to be probably ditching the aurora beam or maybe a light barrier. We have a lot of empowered, so maybe we don't necessarily need it. But getting empowered is really strong. I think keeping 1 aurora beam will be fine. But I also think that because empowering our lantern gives it double casting non-combat abilities will be really strong. So why keep the combat abilities? That's just my thinking. That's just my thinking. We won the 50-50 battle experience. Now, what was that? Can be used at the recruitment center to exchange for a unit squad size improvement. Oh, that's incredible. Okay. Another expedition. Now, this is an elite, but we need this reactor rod. So we're gonna do it. But I'm a little fearful. Okay, but it's just balloons. It is balloons, but they are scary. We're taking 9 damage in the front immediately. Let's gain 1, do melting point. Let's empower the lantern. And that one's dead, but this is taking 10 damage, which is real bad. I'm going to try to get a reposition. Incredible that I didn't get a reposition. We can double shield, which is so good right now. We will only take 2. Then we'll reposition you forward. Okay. 18. So we're only down to 18. That's not too bad. This is hitting our main for a lot. So we will just defend it immediately. Running out of favor, which is unfortunate. Let's go for a spear throw. Let's recycle a card. And then we can trick shot. And that's staggered, which is perfect. And then we can do takedown. I think I want to do takedown on you to get the stagger going. And then they are now forcing an enemy to prioritize their attack against the Dauntless, which is kind of scary because they're about to take 8 damage potentially. So it's not what happens. So this is now hitting my back ranks, attacking my support ranks. Okay, that's fine. Because now you're staggered. Then we get a free takedown. And then we get a free steady shot. And another steady shot. And that was very clean. Okay, so it's melee attacks that we'll have to prioritize the Dauntless. Understood. Okay, so we get a cachet for free. We also get a free reactor core. That's a lot of freebies. We can get what looks like a perk upgrade. We only have 4. We have no idea what this could be. 33% or guaranteed copper. I'm going to go for the guarantee. Computation chip. Okay. We only took 1 damage. So now we have supplies left over. Which actually we could break the siege first. And then do our supplies. Supplies heal or draft us new cards. Which we don't necessarily need right now. Gains attack bonus after each turn. Clears all attack when staggered. Enemies have attacks that strike all your units. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. So they are hitting the city. And they're going for the guard zone. You know, maybe I don't put us in the guard zone immediately. Hold on. Let me just put us back out of the guard zone. Oops. I will do this, double buffing, and then hit you with a rupture early. Okay. Hits nobody. Perfect. Okay, now this is hitting everyone. Understood. Anyone get a melting point? I got 2 melting points. Gorgeous. More burn. More burn. A trick shot. I do want to try to get... I was hoping for a reposition. Really hoping for a reposition here. There we go. Okay. Get them into the front. Okay, so both of them are taking 10, which isn't the end of the world. But it's not horrible. Oh, it's everybody in the front. Oh, and they got staggered for it. Gorgeous. Okay. So let's... So, whenever you stagger somebody, we've been able to see the weak point. But now we also have parts. Stun for an extra turn. So if we hit this and we break it, we stun them for an extra turn. So now they're stunned for 2 turns. Allows monstrosity to perform cleaving intent. So now we can go for this and make sure that their tail cannot cleave our entire team, which is also incredible. Spend the rest of our points giving us some shields. And we now know that they are stunned for an extra turn. So we get 2 melting points. We burn them. We burn them. And then we blast them. And then we can trick shot. And they're dead. Incredible city to siege defense. Only a small bit of damage taken. We got a corrupted core. And an artifact fragment. And then we still have our supplies. So now we can either heal or gain 4 favor. And honestly, we didn't take a whole lot of damage. So I might take the favor because those upgrade our abilities. For those who don't remember, let me get onto this screen. This icon right here is favor. So this is pretty much city folk. You are cashing in favors of the city for them to use their resources to buff you. Or also potentially favor of Ava. However it's read as that way. Okay. Old mentor. We have to draft a new card. Ooh. Apply fading armor to a friendly unit. 3 cost though. 7 counts down each turn. Gives an ally 7 armor, which means they take 7 less damage from every attack. Applies 1 burning, but can only use 2 charge 2 times ever. And then 3. 5 damage 5 times and exert themselves once. I think if anything, we take the armor because that could save us. This is devastating, but we don't have the energy. We don't have the resource to do it often. Whereas at least fading armor, if we spend a turn on this, can save someone's life. At least that's how I feel. Recruit new members, veterancy. Draft a perk for your new starter unit. Okay. Trailblazer. Whenever this switches zones, it gains Fiery Blade 1. Now that's really strong because we can spam zone swapping to give them a lot. Really wish I had that 5 attack now, because I could do that Fiery Blade, 5 attacks, and then just burn somebody out. But alas. Whenever this gains empowered, it gains an additional stack. So they get extra empowered. They're empowered, to remind you, is counterattack. So we don't actually know what empowered stacking does. And then these are all Dauntless, holy shit. And then Scrounger, after this unit wins a battle, you gain 2 for the expedition. That's extremely good, because that's not helpful for this fight, but that's extremely helpful for future expeditions. Immaculate. Okay, and so these are all of the treasures that we've gotten from our expeditions. So we have our reactor cores. Now we could also give these to city members to help us, but we are going to first repair our force field. Now, normally it is once you collect 2, people will start offering you bonuses for it, but I like to get all 4 up and upgraded because we get 20 HP no matter what, and then our lantern, of course. Matches Ava's crown. I've never seen this. Unknown locale. A new character. I've never seen this. Idol of Ava. Ava, the cryptic data log, is placed at the altar. Before leaving, draft a miracle card, or after reaching the next depth, permanently gain 1 extra rune, aka 1 extra reroll. A miracle card is a single-use, devastatingly strong card. So I think I want to go for this because it can save us, and I'm not fully confident in our setup right now. Add Ava's answers to your draw pile. Stagger gaze, or apply empowered to the equal to its squad size. Oh my gosh. So we can empower everyone. So I can empower... The squad size of this Arbalist is 4. So I can give them 4 empowered, meaning they get 200% bonus damage. I like it. Power overwhelming. I've also just never seen the Idol of Ava before. I love this. This is really cool. I love learning new things about this game. All right, so we have a corrupted core. Draft a rare unit. The Fire Maidens or the Forge Smith. The Fire Maidens, let's see. Whenever you play your first favor card each turn, add a melting point to your hand. We already have a melting point from the Ava monument as well. First Light, deal 7 damage. If apply 1 burning. If it isn't already burning, add 3 instead. And then this is deal 1 damage 7 times, scatters randomly. Interesting. Interesting. And then Forge Smith, apply burning. Whenever burning is applied to an enemy, apply tar 2. And increases damage taken from all debuffs. Now I really wish I had that fire card. Ember Smash, Copper Cast, and Grade all fading buffs onto a friendly unit. Now that's really strong. So, because our Dauntless has a fading 7 armor, we can ingrain it, meaning they don't count down. And that is devastatingly powerful. When you recycle a card this turn, banish it. That's good for getting rid of status effect cards. I like this. I would like the Forge Smith. Also, I really love big femmes with hammers and muscles. Blacksmith femme, sign me up, please. Forge Smith, welcome aboard. And now we have so many things. Okay. Recruit new squad members. Enlist. One of your squads will gain a new member. It'll take funds to equip them. We have no fucking money. So I'll come back, hopefully, when I have money. Okay, computation chip. This can modify a lantern card. This can trade for scrap, or we can pawn it. The symbiote is an upgrade, which I will love to do. If I upgrade Immortalize, so this is only a 2. Oh, so we get... Oh, I didn't even realize it only has 2 charges ever. Or 2 charges total, not ever. So it brings it down to a 2 cost card, and we get an extra use per combat. I think that's incredibly powerful. Artifact Fragment, Assemble Technology, or trade it. We're going to Assemble Technology. We'll get 3 favor, but then if we do another one, we get a buff. We get a passive for the rest of the game. Jarred Fury, after playing a Fury card, we don't really have... do we have any Fury? Let's see. Nothing says Fury. Not a single card says Fury. Capsize and Counterpart, whenever an enemy becomes staggered, convert all Dizzy into Feeble. We don't use any Dizzy. And Shock Absorber. Whenever Exerted counts down on a friendly unit, it gains Recoilless. Ignores the effects of Exerted. That's very strong. Because we can Exert. Okay, I like that. Computation unit. I would love to modify a lantern card. Overclock or refine it to a better rarity. Let's overclock. And we can get another 0-cost barrier. We can get 2 melting points. Empowered quick draw, so we get an extra draw out of this. And this is initiative. I would love an extra card out of the light glint. I think that'd be very strong. Okay, and now instead of doing this, we're going to trade this for scrap. Oh man, I was really hoping we would get enough money to do something with this. I guess we get to keep this at least. Got to take the favor. This will discard all cards in your hand. We unfortunately have to, because we don't have the money to use that card. A flurry of activity in the forum. Restore 20 health to a unit or acquire bandages. So I think the bandages will fill up our hand too much. But let's heal the Dauntless Scout. That's 6 HP that they're missing. That's very strong. That's a random event. Draft a new card. Apply 1 armor bonus to all friendly units. Ingrain all fading buffs. That is also incredible. Deal 4 damage. Arbalest moves to the guard zone. If they're in the same zone as another person, they shoot 3 times. And deal 5 times, they gain exerted. This is what we were missing earlier. And of course it comes back to us when we don't need it now. But it's still very strong because we can eventually get Burning Blade, if I'm not mistaken. Or we can find ways to do it. Okay. So I think apply 1 armor bonus to all friendly units and then ingrain all fading buffs would probably be stronger. It gives us a higher possibility of getting immortalized, and we just become so tanky that they can't deal with us. Okay, we now have to break the siege. It's boss time. I'm not fully confident, but I'm very excited. I really enjoy this game. So we shall see how it goes. Okay. So let's start with... I think before we do anything, we need to apply Empower to somebody. I think them, because the Empowered critical will stack heavily. Apply a marked. We can draw a card off that. I don't think I want to right now. This gives us a turn of hitting their weak spots, and I think that's very, very powerful. Magnitude rising. They're getting stronger and scarier. Okay. Ingrain all fading buffs. This is 1 to each friend. Okay. 20 damage to someone. I think we need to move somebody forward no matter what. I'm gonna roll out the Power Overwhelming. Apply 1 Overpower to a friend. Apply Armor 1 bonus to all friendlies. Ingrain all fading buffs. I think you. Armor bonus to everybody. Let us re-roll this. And then I think re-roll the Ember Smash. We desperately need to be able to move somebody forward right now. It's bad. Re-roll a Melting Point. I really wanted to keep that block. That double block card, I mean. Okay, so you're going to be taking 10 damage, which is scary, but we got to do it. Otherwise, somebody random would take the 20. And we want them to focus on 1 person. Okay, Immortalize. So let's see. Guard Zone. So we Immortalize, giving them a massive 7 armor bonus. And then we want to dig for that copper, which I don't think we're going to be getting. We could do this. Meltdown. Whenever you circle to turn this card, banish it. No, we don't want that right now. We would love the copper armor, though. Ugh, rough. Okay, that's okay. We should hopefully get it soon. They took no damage. We get 2 out of this. Now they're lobbing at us. Okay. We're going to double barrier. Oh, no, I already barriered. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Do that. Gain 2, draw 2. Aftershock is very bad right now, so we're going to get rid of it. Reposition them forward. And then Melting Point. Melting Point. Trick Shot. Hopefully staggering. Did not stagger, unfortunately. That is A-okay. We're going to take some damage here. We want to try to ingrain this buff soon. Okay, now they're staggered. Perfect. Ingrain all friendly buffs. So now that armor bonus is permanent. And now they are devastatingly strong. Unfortunately, they exerted my fellas right at the very end. But now they can no longer cause exerted. Empowered critical. So now this is ×4, which is amazing. And now we're doing disgusting damage to everybody. Okay. Is everybody empowered? Everyone but you guys are empowered. And then lastly... And now, so that was instantly killed. So we have a very devastating team for weak spots now. Which is gorgeous. And now I would like to... This is hitting guard zone. We'll double barrier the weaker character. Ember Smash. And we tar them. Draw 1 off of the shot. Didn't get it. Keep that for later. Oh, they hit them. We should be good here. Oh, barely not. Oh, and then the burn. The burn! Gorgeous. Gorgeous behemoth kill. Very clean. Our weak point capabilities? Despicable. Despicable. Restore all living units to max HP. Descending beyond. The safety of the Vault City continues to go lower as we use our core laser to dig deeper. I love the loading screen. I know it goes loading screen, this scene, loading screen. I still really like it. It's going to be a much longer video. But I hope that just means you enjoy the background noise. Okay, faction struggle. Unknown locale. New squad members. I'm going to go new squad members. Choose a unit, enhance its squad members by 1. So, it scales on your all... Okay, so it scales all of the things together. I feel as if Arbalist, because they are low on HP, it gets them to 30. They can do more damage from range. I think that's pretty nice. Let's go for the unknown locale. Warden, good cycle to you. I'm in dire need of assistance. The Noble. I sense an opening in the market. Gain 45 at the beginning of the next step. Pay 20 now. Sure, I need the money at some point. Deadly developments. This should be getting a new tech. Yes, scavengers have given us a new tech, so we get a new perk for the rest of the game. House of Light, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, a random card costs 1 less. That's very strong. Helping Hand at the start of each turn. If you have 0 reshuffle runes, you get 1 extra rune. Targeting Scanner at the start of each turn. Apply command 1 to a target friendly or enemy. Target this card. Target this with a card to gain 1 extra mana. Okay. That can be really powerful. We do have the ability to draw a lot of cards off of this. And if we reposition shuffle, that could also get us a lot of mana. At the start of each turn, I think that could end up being spectacular. I would love to try it. Faction struggle. Now we get to pick who we would like. Okay. The Votive want the guild to stop messing around with strange experimental tools and provide more straightforward schematics. So the guild gives us an amplifier and an investigator, and the Votive give it the dream fruit and a brute. Negotiate or investigate. I want to go with the guild in this instance. So we get an investigator as one of our friends now, who has 4 intelligence, which means we can go here and buy a delayed favor, which we don't have the fucking money for, by the way. Nobleman's Quest. Let's see what it does first. It looks like it said int. Market Noble. Acquire ally 3 in 3 allies and advance the next quest, or gain 35 and advance the next quest. Okay, so strength or int. They're both risky. So let's try to get the money. We got it! Huge. 35, and we advance the next quest. Oh, what is happening? Oh, my alarm's going off. Oh my god. What a messy recording. What a messy recording today. That's hilarious. Okay, hold on. I need to go send my best friend, my twin, little message really fast. Always got to do it mid-recording. Oh, there we go. Is it foolish? Is it silly? Is it unprofessional? Perhaps, but it's very me and I don't care. His inheritance cache opens and he gives you a portion of the reward. We crack open a reward inheritance cache for 35 copper pieces. And now we can get that delayed favor, and we have a high int character. Bargain for the baubles, gain 6 at the start of next death, or trade for trinkets. Oh, but we could also repair the useless charm that we got earlier. Oh, I see. That's what we could use it for. I would like 2 favor. I'll happily pay 5 for 2 favor because we desperately need some more favor. Another Nobleman's Quest. The preparations are complete. Gain a random tech, dismiss the location. Acquire vestige of a noble. Dismiss the location. Okay. Vestige of nobility. Or do you decline and stay in touch? I'll decline and stay in touch. Bid farewell. 1 step closer. Random tech. Oh, random tech is, after playing a Lantern Defense, its cards apply 2 barrier. That's so strong! A Lantern Defense gives us more barrier. That's beautiful. And then let's go for a random encounter. She runs up to your ally. This market is moving fast. Are you buying or selling? We just got 1 for 5. We got 2 for 5, so we could sell 1 for 35 copper. And then next time we can go and get some marketeering, hopefully. The Hive King. Whoa! What a creepy, freaky design. I love him. I love the weird bugs. Each nail enhances the combo attack, armor, and stagger threshold. And it can be parry, and it can parry and make it immune to attacks. That's scary. Okay. 14 off the bat. Oh boy. Okay. Let's figure this out. First things first, let's Dauntless. I'm gonna shoot you for fun. Oh, perfect. And grain all those buffs instantly. I want to try to keep that barrier. I want to try to keep that barrier. I want to try to keep that barrier. There we go. Reposition. Get them into the front. Barrier them. And now they take no damage. And they're blasted. Okay, what do we have? 11 damage. That's not horrible. Takes a marked. And this gives us... Oh, and it does... Because it double casts! Oh, that's so good. I will be re-rolling this. Okay. So tag you with this. Hit you with marked. We get takedown back immediately. And then we can empower you and then do more damage to critical, to weak points. And then our goal is now to just pop that weak point. Gives us another turn. Okay. We don't want to burn through all of our favors. So let's get a massive barrier once again. And focus on killing this Hive King. Okay. Gain 1. We got 2 melting points off that. Hit him again, melting point. Hit him again, melting point. And then even more damage. He has 24 burn on him. So we hit, we shoot, and then burn 24. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. And now we just need to finish him off. And that's a clean boss fight. Or siege fight, I should say. Mini boss. Very, very clean mini boss fight. Corrupted core and an artifact fragment. Absolutely stunning. We love to see it. We love to see it. Apply 3 armor to a fading armor to a friendly unit. Apply fixation whenever an enemy with fixation is hit. Apply 2 burning, which is extremely good because we could tar it as well. Ooh. This turn, it says. This turn. These are both incredibly strong because we could get very tanky with Ingrain. I think I need to take this because with the Ingrain we have, we could become extremely tanky. Extraordinarily tanky. Will I regret it? Probably. We'll see. Alright, we want these cores. These reactive cores are very important. Ditching cards is nice sometimes, but... Oh god, Vermin Nest can just spawn things. Alright, let's burn it out. Let's burn it as fast as we damn can. Okay. We can immediately immortalize. Taking 21 damage from doing that. Understood. We won't be doing this. So. Let's at least apply fading armor. Draw a card. That's really good. Get them forward. And then we can apply empowered. Take down. Trick shot. Fading armor. Now they have 11. And if we can get that copper coating, hardened plate, perfect. Ingrain that buff instantly, which is beautiful. And now we just need to stack on everybody. So we can do that. Wanted to hit more there. I'm going to draw that too. Did not receive what I wanted, unfortunately. Let's do this. And then let's double barrier. They wouldn't take any damage anyway. Why did I even do that? Okay. Why are you so tanky? Why are you so mean to me? I'm trying to burn out this frustrating Chungus, this massive creature, and get rid of them as fast as possible. I gave them counterattack. It did actually help a lot. Rupture. Strike them there. Mortal wound. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We're still not taking any damage. Hit them with the Ember. We have no more cards. Copper casting. Okay, and that should be them just dead. 350, 14 armor. You couldn't touch me if you tried. And then we have the counter attack, then we have the primary attack. And we got it. The obscene amount of armor I can get on one character, and even spread it out, is so delightful. We have 10 scavengers. We have extra scavengers, which is so good because of... I forgot. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to the targeting scanner. Oh my gosh, I'm so foolish. Okay. We get this for free as well, computation chip. And then 25%. I actually wanted that to happen because I would rather have the copper. We are low on favor though, which is very important. This is our last reactor rod that we need. Everything else we can just kind of get because we want them. Phantom Pain receives half damage from melee attacks. Unless staggered, this enemy will always attack the unit with the least health. Scary. Ambusher, certain enemies begin in the guard zone. Okay, that's scary. They're buffing. He's going to go for whoever has the lowest HP, which is going to be them. So I think we will get our fellows to the front. We will empower them to provoke. We will also fading bonus that. And then I want to spear tap the both of you. And we're going to see if we can reroll and get a zero cost that's decent. That's a very decent zero cost. Okay. 3 attacks. They're fine. Oh my gosh, they're fine. Holy crap. That's amazing. Use our zero cost to get some staggers. Get that extra damage in. We're going to re-roll the Ember Smash. We don't need this right now. And absolutely re-roll some of these. Hardened Plate. Ingrain those buffs. They're taking 6 damage 2 times right here. They take no damage. And they're taking no damage as well. We're going to re-roll this. Hopefully get an attack. I would love... Wait, who has the command right now? How can I tell who has the command? Where do I know this? Targeting scanner. Target command to one random enemy or friendly unit. I don't see that anywhere, as a matter of fact. I thought they would take... Oh, but it can't reduce it to 0. They will still always take 1 damage. I did forget about that, unfortunately. So they will always take at least 1 damage. Okay. Understandable. My bad. Okay, I think I do want to do this. We're running out of Alacrity. So we will do Alacrity. That was weird. Should have given at least 1 fading, right? Do this. We don't want Steady Shot. We don't really care about Protect right now. Nor do we care about Reposition. We need a... That banishes cards, though. Okay. Then let's focus down somebody in the face. Then I'll focus you down on your face. Ugh. I just want... one of my zero-cost light barriers that can save their health. Hey, I found all my light barriers. Spear throw. Okay. No damage. into another spear throw, and that is it. A little bit more damage than I would have liked, but I think we can still sustain what we have. Not the worst in the world. Not the worst. Give me that core. What is this? Favor? Oh boy, do we need that. Antique anomaly. Okay. Computation chip. And then 50-50. Unfortunate. I would have loved to have gotten that one, but that's okay. And then one more expedition force. I think we don't need to do supplies yet. All right, so I don't really care about any of the dream fruits here. It only makes you forget cards. If I want to forget any card, it would probably be another goddamn reposition. Maybe even Meltdown. I don't necessarily care for Meltdown. It's helpful in specific situations. Krabby, at 3 stacks, it engages a powerful attack. Stagger will reset it, but they have armor. Okay. Understood. Let us begin targeting. Get our tanky folk to the front. Get our rerolls going. And start rerolling. And start rerolling, please. Okay. At least that's helpful. I'll take it. We're definitely using supplies after this. We are absolutely using supplies after this. This is apply 1 friendly armor bonus to everybody. They're shielding up. Okay, we need to get rid of this guy then. So let's get a melting point to our hand. Let's get that bonus armor. Steady shot. Perfect. Takedown. A good follow-up. Let's get them in the front as well. 9 armor is devastating. Okay. I think I'm going to move them back. It'll put everything on them, but they're only taking 2 damage and then 1 damage. So that's not too bad. And now we need a extreme focus because they're about to do devastating attacks. I think I just need to kill this fella. So 8 damage and they're... Oh, they're not dead. I forgot. Hold on. So who has my targeting thing? Is it the start of... It says at the start of each turn, apply target command 1 to a random, friendly, or enemy. I do not see target command. There we go. Golly. Okay, so if I hit you, I get 1 back. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's re-roll. Let's re-roll. That's a takedown. Get rid of you. Let's draw 2 really quick. Oh my golly. I would like to do this so we have extra for a turn. Give everyone an extra armor, why not? And hopefully draw an attack. I did not. Which is fine, I suppose. Okay. Who has target command? Who has target command? Target command over here. Hold on. So if I hover over you, target command. So if this, does this give me 2? No. Dang. Oh, you're not empowered. I'm a buffoon. All right. But I get to do that for free, which doesn't matter, but don't worry about it. Steady shot. Reroll. I like that, actually. Trick shot. Okay. We're taking no damage here. We love that. We love taking no damage right here. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Who's got target command? You do. So you are getting absolutely blasted this turn, sir. Then I get that back, don't I? I don't get that back. Oh. Wait, what? Is it only the one time? Oh, I thought I could spam abilities and just destroy them. I was banking on that. Probably shouldn't have. My bad, but you know, regardless, I was banking on that. I'll get that into the front so they can start doing more damage too. Can only ever deal at least one, which is okay. Made the mistake of not killing them fast enough when I should have. Horrible. Back them off again. I'm absolutely using supplies to survive this. I wanted to keep it for favor, but that's okay. My hubris. My hubris was foolish. Absolutely foolish. That's okay. Listen, reposition. It was really nice. I'm going to get rid of Meltdown. I don't like using it. I can get everything. Almost everything. What is this? An enhancement? Yes, please. It didn't bug this time. Let's go. Hardened plate. 0 cost. And an extra use. I think that's pretty good. Amazing. And I got the 29% for the data log. Spectacular. We are going to heal everybody 12. Absolutely. Absolutely. A little bit too much damage for my liking. Other than that, we're fine. New card. Burn 1 weapon to a friendly unit. That could be very good on the Dauntless. Solid footing, retain, add 1, add lockstep. That's really nice. And another takedown could also be devastating, as we could stack them very hard. I think I'm going to go solid footing so that we can have a reroll card and movement when we need it the most. Okay, so we can use the reactor cores for trading now, but I think getting 20 health extra for the city can be spectacular, and I love doing that because it makes me feel like I'm useful. Let's get a new tech. New passive, thank you very much. Everlasting Resolve. At the start of each turn, gain 1 mana for each exerted friendly. Dead weight. When you recycle a card that costs more mana than you have, gain 1 mana. That's really good. I think that's spectacular. Okay, Amplifier module. Draft a Lantern card or pawn it. Battle experience. Oh, I can finally do this. Veteran recruits, add a squad member to one of your rare units. So that means to my Forge Smith, right? Yes, 44? That's very beautiful. I probably would have liked to... I should have done that to the Dauntless, but that's okay. It's still really cool. Okay. Amplifier module. Draft a Lantern card, pawn it. Let's go. Corrupted Core, draft a rare... I should have done this first! My ordering. Lancer. Ooh, Ascetics! Hot punchy, man. Okay. Whenever a unit switches zone, it gains Barrier 2. That's beautiful. Quarter Circle. Shut up. Shut up. It's a fighting game reference. Quarter Circle jab. Oh, what next? Light attack, fucking uppercut. Heavy attack. Light attack kind of thing. That's really funny. 9 damage and 9 stagger. Push an enemy if it's guarding. They gain exerted 2? That's scary. Wave Motion Fist. Dispel all exerted on a friendly. Add that many Wave Motion Fists to the draw pile. I don't think I have the build for this, but I like it. Boost Lance, 10 stagger, 10 damage. And then also gains exerted and switches zones. Readied Lance, gain 1 mana. If exerted, gain 2 mana. Apply 3 fading attack to all friendlies with armor. That's very good because we can also solidify the fading effect. Move this unit to the guard zone, gain super critical. After this, the Lancer gains 1 exerted. I like the Lancer. I like this Lancer a lot. That sounds brilliant. Amplifier, oh, I've already been reading that. Okay, so this gets us favor right now. And then sets us up for another technology. Data log, the Idol of Ava. I think drafting another miracle card because we're about to fight the boss. Restore 10 HP, apply empowered. Empowered was disgustingly strong last time. Computation unit. Modify a lantern card, trade for scrap, pawn it. Overclock. Let's overclock a card. I think, again, getting some zero-cost barriers can change the game for us. A bunch of zero-cost barriers can be devastatingly strong. And then let's pawn this, get 30, because we're out, pretty much out of funds. And then let's see how we do. At 1 stack enables powerful splash. Hey, that's terrifying. Okay. So we want to employ an empower on this instantly. In my opinion. This is taking 7. It's dealing 10 to somebody in the front. Let's put Lancers in the front. Give them double barrier, which gets them to 10. Crack some early damage in. And then barrier our gate lantern. Okay, that's a good early start. Power overwhelming onto our archers. Protect to draw a card. Spear throw the drone. Barrier. Oh, I would have loved to have been able to do that. Okay, let's ingrain. What? Oh, okay, it just does that. Okay, cool. I was worried that I fucked something up. Oops. Toss a big attack. We're going to be exerted for a turn. That's okay. Thunderous over here, which I'm kind of scared about. I got through a lot of my armor. Did you shield break me? Everybody is taking 12. Okay. Kind of scary. This is armor broken. Armor locked to 0 for this turn. Okay, well, in that case, I want to buff you for that. And then hit you for burning. Should have hit you, it would have killed you, but... We're taking 12 right now, which is kind of scary. I don't like them taking that much damage, but we'll figure it out. Move a unit to the guard zone, apply super critical. Okay. Extra attack power. Can stagger you soon. Boost Lance. We'll double shield. Get a melting point. Pop you with the melting point. Perfect. Take down for a bajillion extra damage. Gorgeous! Now they take full melee. I love how the Lancers just fire forward. It is so fucking visceral and fun. Okay. Exerted units get bonuses. Ingrain all fading buffs to all friendly units. And this just kills you. Hit you for 12. Drawn to an attack, please. Thank you very kindly. That was, all things considered, a pretty clean siege. I was a little afraid. That wasn't even the main siege. I just realized it wasn't even the main siege. It wasn't a boss. Why'd I use my big empowered? Oh, beans. That's fine. A unit perk. Yes, please. Okay. Lancer. Upgrades 2 random cards from their enhanced variants. At the start of each turn, if this character's in the support zone, Dauntless, its next card costs 1 less. Untamed Chaos. Replaces all the starter cards with new cards. I don't want to do that. I'll do Upgrade Kit. That's very good. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. And then Artifact Fragment, we get a new technology because I prepped it. Oh my God, look at me go. This is an hour-and-a-half video and I don't mind. I love this game. This is very fun. Escape Plan. When you recycle a card, the card drawn is always a move card if you have none in hand. Unhelpful. If you have none in hand, actually, is very good. Repetition Engine. After playing a card with limited charges, return it to your hand if it has any charges remaining. That could potentially be scary and very strong. Rupture causes health loss to all enemies when triggered. Also very good, actually. Yeah, I didn't realize the Lancer's at 6 health. That's scary. Get a random vial? I'll do that. Oh, what did I get? Oh, I didn't read it. Oh my God, what did I get? Where can I see my cards? No, where's my deck? I got a potion. I didn't even see what the potion was. It zoomed too fast. All right. Improve the counterattack for Dauntless for each armor it has. That's horrifyingly strong. Pincushion. Apply fixation to an enemy. Improve the counterattack of the Dauntless for each armor it has. Now, when you say you improve it, I don't know what that means, but I like it. Oath of Thorns. Ooh! Okay. We have a 6 HP Lancer, and I'm scared as hell. Let's go, baby. The Abomination at 9 stacks, a powerful attack. Regens each turn. Terrifying. All right, Lancer, we've got this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 25 damage off the bat. Terrifying. Okay. I think first things first. Empower our fellas in the front. Empower our lantern. Double shield. Try to draw into a movement card. Try to draw into a movement card. Where's my movement card? To the guard zone. Yes, please. Golly, that was scary. Okay. 16. It's taking 8. Still scary. Still very, very devastating. But we are counterattacking like a madman. Okay. Everyone's getting a debuff. Okay. And we're gonna copper cast. Wait, do you have temporary attack right now, right? Is that what I just did? Fading attack? Yeah. So let's copper cast that. Good. So now it's no longer fading. Let's draw 2, gain 2. Gain 2 mana. Get 4 more barrier. Let's get that spear throw. Yoink. Let's get some burn. And then we can gain 1 rune and then another melting point to add even more burning. Mass slime! I don't like... Oh, we're shattered. Oh, no. My armor! My armor build! 20 damage to my front fella. That's very scary. So he only shattered me for that turn, which is kind of weird. I need to survive this. Okay, we're only taking 8. And that's still scary. Oh, cannot switch zones. That's actually good for us. Okay. You absolute legends on the front. Apply 4 restoration. Get rid of that Wormageddon. So many cards we do not need. Okay, there we go. Wormageddon 0. Good start. They are healing 20. Okay. I would love to be able to empower. Perfect, thank you. Empower our archer. Light barrier our frontline fella. And then start getting rid of all of their stuff. More rupture. More burning. More marked. You're only healing 10 and then recovering from your stagger, but we have you at 51 right now. 34. We could do it still. Target command. Target command? I like hearing that you are target command. I thought you were target command. Oh, you are. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Rupture, bingle, bongle, bingle, hammer. Steady shot. Got him. Defeat the abomination. Achievement unlocked. Innocence. Gorgeous. I don't want to brag or anything. I'm really good at killing big ol' stinky bugs. Big ol' stinky bugs. 1 more level down. This is gonna be a long video. And you know what? I'm here for it, baby. A singular run is like an hour and a half. Golly. But I'm enjoying myself. I don't want to, you know, he's really good. He's really good. Earn your keep. Get allies for extra stuff or 30. I think we need 36 because this is our last area. We have, it's the rule of 3s. Any unit get an extra squad mate. I think I got to go Lancer. They'll go up to 42, 48, 36, 55, 42. I think it's got to be Lancers. We need to have some extra tankiness. New Teku Dis. I love the little animation. Unflinching standard, you have 1 extra mana each turn while you have fewer squads deployed than the max battle limit. No. Martial Armory. You draw 1 extra card while you have the max battle limit. Hey, that's the opposite of this one, and I like that more. Foreboding Tower. At the start of each turn, draw an additional card. When you shuffle your draw pile, get 2 Dread. Hey, so this one's better than both of those. Dare I say it? Okay. So we definitely need to go shopping at some point. Mining Optimization. Is this not our last one? Do we have more after this? I'll try this. After 2 cycles, improve the strength of a unit in battle by 1. I like that for the final. Buy goods. It's not the last one. Charisma guaranteed. I would like a new technology. Ooh, what is this? Swift Shift. Ava card. I'm going to do this. I would like this, please. New tech. Thank you. Soma tablets. Whenever a friendly unit gets exerted, it also gets 4 barrier. That's very good. Increases stagger multiplier of Dizzy. We don't have Dizzy. Whenever you circle your 3rd card each turn, you gain 2 mana. That's very, very strong. Oh my gosh. 4 barrier for exerted. Or recycle gives us 2. Oh man. Exerted could save us. So can the mana, but Exerted can just save us outright. So I'm going to take that. We have 2 more envoys. Acquire a barrier gizmo, 10 barrier, and then 2 persistent barrier. Your ally gains an intelligence, or get 2 to 5 favor. I'm going to go for the barrier gizmo. That's actually a really good. We got 2 barrier gizmos? Amazing. And then we'll do reinforcement. I would like 10 HP to the gate lantern. A unit action, please. Solid footing. Double deal 5 damage 2 times. Draw 2. They each cost 1 less this turn. Or that very same rocket loader that we already have. 1 attack bonus to all friendly units. Oh, sorry, that's armored warfare. That's incorrect. Also apply super critical if they're exerted. That's really good. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. Oh my gosh. And that's a permanent bonus. I'm going to do that. Overdrive. Lancer is just our big old buffies. Big old bufferonis. Okay. Evolving Symbiote. That gives us a card bonus. I do like that. Reactor Rod can upgrade our city. Oh, I think I want the bonus. Who do I bring? There's only 1 unit I can bring for this. Thunderbug at 1 stack, do a splash attack. Spear Throw, Takedown, Core Seeker, Immortalize, Protect. I think this is pretty good because we can just hyper defend if we need to. And we got barrier gizmos. Definitely give an immediate barrier gizmo. Thank you very much. Light barrier, extra barrier. Doink. Doink. And then we can ditch the protect for 1 extra mana, and then ditch this for 1 extra mana, and then ditch this for no extra mana, and then cry. I'll empower. Might as well. Okay. So now you're attacking my lantern. I just defend it. I get in there finally. We are going to do Rupture. Take down. Ember Wreath. Blast you for 5. Perfect. Oh, that's exerted? That's really bad. I see now why that was their plan. So is this gone forever? across battles. Okay, so I can only use this across all battles. Understood. So I don't want to use my barrier gizmo right this moment, is what you're telling me. I'll just cast that. You know what I could do? Do this, and then recycle it, get a mana back. Wait, I couldn't do that. I can't do that. I'm a liar. Now I get a mana back. Get 3 Fading Armor. Spiteful Recovery. Lock in, bud. Okay. Spear Toss. Spear Toss. Ember Wreath. Burn you again. Can you at least try to attack me? 14 to everything? I don't like that. Do a little takedown. Let's re-roll it. Didn't get anything. At least we're doing some damage. I don't know if this was the play, but I'm trying my best. We're spear throwing. We can do a Core Seeker into a melting point, and he's dead anyway. Gorgeous! We got to take down as well. Okay. Hey, all things considered, that wasn't the worst. Was it good? Don't ask. I'm gonna go for this. As much as I would love to get the bone fragment down there, I think I shouldn't. Is anybody low on HP? No, we are A-okay. I would love a 4. 3 unit limit. Might as well go for the 3. Higher chance of success. Depending on what we fight, I guess. Technically speaking. Molter Horde. Heavy plating. And afflictors. Okay. Well, we can get through some plating. I think this is a good squad. Instead of Forge Smith right now, we go for Lancers because the heavy plating we need to get through it. Okay, so we don't want to use barrier gizmos off the bat, I should say. Boost Lance. Immediately almost destroying somebody with the Boost Lance feels amazing. I want to try to re-roll. Perfect. Bonk. And we do this again, because then we get a mana back. And then we take down. That's so strong. And I'm going to give you that. Re-roll one more time. And then we have a spear throw to finish him. Bonk. Okay, that's great. We already have 1 kill. Some auto attacks. Okay, we want to get rid of the big scary first. That's a lot of damage. Okay. And then we can barrier gizmo. Sorry, just barrier, not gizmo. All barrier, hold the gizmo. I think I gotta use barrier gizmo right here. I don't want to lose the HP. We can supplies, but that's 10 damage, and that's gonna be 5, and then that's 6 a bunch of times. So I think honestly, I'm gonna do it. And then I might as well just do this. It's here. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. We're gonna heal. I'd prefer not to be deceased. Okay. Can't do that, which is really... Oh, I can do this. Haha, got you. Okay. Let's get them forward. What gives them a barrier? Yep. This should pop you. Oh, so close. Okay. Their armor broken, so I want to get rid of that. Why'd I give them fading armor if their armor broken, Devarian? Why'd you do that? Okay. Destroy you for good, forever, for good, for good, for good, forever, for good. Ow, ow. Yeah, we're definitely healing, baby. Armored Warfare. Readied Lance. Extra mana. And I can also do this. Move them back. And then move them forward to give them an even bigger barrier. They take 1 damage. And then they get super critical. Boost Lance! Trick shot. 18. Oh, it's scary as hell. Takedown could help. Didn't. It's 18. I think I'm gonna do this and just see who it hits, I guess, unfortunately. Oh, come on! Awful. Despicable. Okay, let's get the homies to the front. Attack bonus. Defense, defense. Spear throw. Steady shot. Oh my god, finally. I was about to say, that should be a kill. Fuck, that was a rough expedition. Maybe I should have brought the flame fellas. That enhances a card. And I think I want the enhancement. Because what can we get out of this? Overdrive costs 0. Not bad. Trick shot. Apply fixation. Retain 2 lockstep. Okay. Quick draw. 9 damage. 9 damage. Protect 4 fading and draw 2. 0 cost Core Seeker is pretty good. I like that one. Should have looked at Oath of Thorns, actually. All right. One more expedition. And you know what? I'm honestly going to hit the supplies right now for that heal. Amorphous Ore. Reactor Rod or Evolving Symbiote gives us an upgrade, and I would love that. Okay, here we go. Would dodge all damage and stagger of melee and ranged attacks during a turn. Cruel Shadow, got it. Okay. I want a tanky team. Immaterial. That's just rude. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll target your friend. And I will, at the very least, empower my silly fellas. We'll target your goober. Ah, you're not supposed to be here. Wait, you fucked up. You fool. All right, back them off. Spear throw you. Because we could get rid of you now. And I would really love that. Do we have any fading buffs? Not really. We could if we're lucky. Oh my god, you're still not down? Gets me a mana back. I'll do Alacrity. I kind of gotta. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was awful. Missed? Yeah, I figured. Death marked? I don't like the sound of that. And then you're immaterial again? Okay, fading armor immediately. Immortality. They should take no damage now, which is hilarious. Ingrain the fading buffs. Core Seek. Missed. Marked! Oh, they're marked. I was like, oh. Just 0 damage. You're nothing. You're destroyed. Oh, we can only hit them on the clapback. I see. I see why I should be fearing you. I'm gonna mark you again. Don't give me asthma. Don't want to draw into an alacrity right now. You guys gotta stop fucking me like this. I really should have buffed them to get this, like, that big bonus on the thorns, but alas. Let's do this. Even more. I think we take 1 here. Yeah, all that's gone, though. And then they're immaterial off their turn. 14, that's not too bad. All friendly units take 2 damage. Kinda gotta. Scrap that. Perfect. Gotta scrap that one too. If I move you up, is it the first time? Oh, gains exerted. That'll do a lot of damage. So I don't actually want to. When they do a multi-attack, I should have kept that in my hand, but it's okay. Was foolish that I didn't. Might be able to just tough it out, to be honest. Get that. We might be able to do this now. Light barrier them. Yeah, now it doesn't matter who he hits, which is good for us. Okay. So if he does hit them, we have stagger. Die, please. Thank you. Not my finest moment. Not my finest moment. But we got through it. Give that symbiote. Extra copper. Favor right now would be really, really good. And then we have an 80% chance on this. And I would lose it. I would lose an 80% chance. Golly. Okay. A unit gets +2 boosted attack. I'm going to put that on the Dauntless. Because if we can get them just counter-striking nonstop, they will be like unstoppable. Add 1 burning weapon to an ally. That's really good. 20 damage. Deal 20 damage. So if you're in the support zone, move the Lancer to the guard zone, gain exerted 2, deals 20 damage instead. Apply 5 burning, use 2 times. I'm going to do burning weapon to a friendly unit. Again, throw that onto the homie. Okay. Let's assemble some technology, get some favor. Assemble more technology. Draft a new tech. Gorgeous. At the start of each turn, gain 1 if the battle is at the city gates. Hey, that's really good, because it's... Guess where it is? Rebuild the workshop, powered research, powered forge. I don't know what rebuilding the workshop does. I'm going to upgrade some cards really fast. Burning 2 to a weapon. That could be very, very strong. Ooh, double weak point damage. Quick draw reposition is actually better than you might think. Whenever you draw a reposition, you get another card with it. And then Oath of Thorns being free is also very good. And then Reactor Core. What does Rebuilding the Workshop do? Gain 1 and draft a special perk. Yes, please. Helm Station. At the start of each turn, gain 1 reroll. Oh, that's really good. At the start of each turn, gain 1 mana. These are both awesome. Holy crap. I think I'm going to do Command Vehicle. Okay. Here we go. Take your chances at the forum. Tension is high. Start with a Command Banner. Retain, gain 1 mana. That can be useful. I'll do it. Hoist the banners! Refine a Lantern card for 37, then 33 to draft an Ava card. Let's get an Ava card. 15 barrier, persistent barrier. Lantern gains 8 attack auto. Oh my god, that's really strong. 5 persistent barrier is really, really good. Counts down each turn. Retain 50% of the base barrier between turns, which means you get 3, then 2, then 2, then 1, then 1. I think Lantern auto attack could save us. And then let's get a technology. Or sorry, that was incorrect. That is power a card. What? It just takes it anyway? I don't want to... I thought it was back... I gotta remember to do that, not to do that. I'm a fool for always doing that. Ugh. Apply 6 barrier to all guard zone friendlies. Apply 3 burning to all enemies if they're in the support zone. Okay. I think that's good. Firewall? Great name. Great name. Alright, final boss. Here we go. The Genesis. Whenever you play an offense card, the next attack deals extra damage. This face has immunity to stagger. Oh, they have different faces. Oh, I hate this. Nasty, disgusting, vile, horrible, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. I hate it. 21 damage off the bat. Okay, let's get our strong, gorgeous goobers up front. Empower our lantern. Double cast a block. Immortalize them. And honestly, probably also protect. We're going to reroll Rocket Lance. Hit him. Immune to weak points already? That's rough. Okay. Well, we're taking no damage. So I'm just going to attack. Okay. He's blocking for 60. Let's boost counterattack. Everyone gets super critical. Extra barrier. And some burning. Then honestly, we can do this spear throw. Get a little bit extra in there. Then we auto attack our butts off. Okay. Immune to burning. I hate you for that. I also don't like that you're doing question mark. I always hate when a fella's about to hit me with question mark. That scares me. Lock in all of our bonuses. Good. Melting point, immune. Melting point, immune. I hate you! Come on, stagger, stagger, stagger. Yes, baby! Okay, perfectly timed with armored warfare. And then we do a little bit of a takedown. Boom. Burning. Boom. And then I might re-roll this. I won't lie to you. What I do want is actually to do this. Re-roll that. Spear throw rupture 3. Yes, please. Bonk. I forgot he's immune to statuses. Face swapping. Hate that for us. What are you doing now? This is the siege phase? No, this is big scary damage phase. 26 damage. Okay. Give them provoke, so they will be attacked. Boost lance, swap them out. 2 extra mana out of that. Shoot them in the face. Oh, they're not getting any stagger. Stagger resistance, massive right now. Oh, this face is immune to stagger. Yeah, hey, imagine if I read. Okay. 26. He'll be taking 8, but we'll be returning in kind a lot of damage. 17 back to it. Oh, and it has Burning Blade, so it is cooking alive right now. Face of Rage still. Okay. 26. Get a double barrier. Okay. Extra attack bonus. We're taking no damage here. This is gorgeous. We like to see it. We're taking no damage here. Hit. 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 Oh, the crit. And then the burn. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so powerful, so strong. End of the line. The Vault City settles in the deep murk of the underbelly. With its reserves energy spent, the city's laser drills unable to breach the planetary core. So we get to the bottom, but there is still, much like kind of the ending of Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire 2, until you unlock how to get to the very end. So there's probably like a final boss in the Earth's core. But we did it! 2 hours, 147. It was a lot of me explaining things, but I hope that was enjoyable because I loved that. Smith Mastery, Smokescreen, and Sludgehammer consumes tar and applies feeble. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you can consume all the tar that you put on people that keeps the fire on them, and then they lose that much damage. Spectacular. Arbalest Mastery from Exertion. Easy trigger, gain flurry but gains exerted, so you get to shoot an extra time. Heavy draw, rapid fire. Whenever a friendly is exerted, retrieve this from... Okay, so that's really good, because you could do heavy draw, Arbalest, heavy draw. I mean, you can't with that mana, but you can also then remove exert. That's really cool. And we did draft 4 Dauntless cards. Barbed Javelin, damage, rupture, extra javelin. That's so cool. Spears at the ready, War Spear. Man, I love seeing all of these builds. Alternate loadout. You can start with imply empowered to a friendly unit, draw 2 for that friendly. Ooh. So I can activate that. I like it. Torchbearer, swap out 8 standards, and then draft the Dauntless. Wayfinders! Ooh, birthed into their apprenticeships. Wayfinders are guided not by sight, but by otherworldly frequencies. Oh, there's Zippy Zappies. Wayfinder gains empowered. Deal 10 damage. If empowered, deal 0 damage to all enemies. Equals the amount of empowered stacks. Oh, so this is an empowered focused character. That's awesome. And that was As We Descend. If you enjoyed this long video, I hope you might consider looking at this game. If there's a demo, consider picking it up. I like it a lot. This is not an ad or anything like that. I just like this game, and I love showing off games that I enjoy. So thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this video, the best way to support me is to subscribe and or watch another video immediately. So if you liked this, go click on a different thing up next or whatever the hell. As long as it's in this channel, it helps me a lot. Even if it's just for background noise or if you mute it, whatever the hell, it still genuinely helps. Greatly, greatly, greatly. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. See you next time. And if you enjoyed, please feel free to tell me or tell me what you did or didn't like constructively. And if you didn't enjoy this and you hate me, please don't tell me. I'll cry. See you next time. Goodbye.